afternoon and evening, everyone. As we head through the early part of the week, the attention is on the winter weather potential that we could have here across eastern Carolina. And of course, we've been tracking it. It's been kind of a roller coaster to keep up with all the latest details. But now that we're getting into those higher resolution models that narrow it down even more, we're getting a little bit better picture of what we can expect. So I want to give you the update tonight as you continue to look forward to a wintry event across eastern Carolina. And as you take a look, here are some of your tips. Again, as I mentioned, this will start for tomorrow night. We have the evening snow arriving in the area. Colder temperatures, could even be a wintry mix offshore, but I think for the most part, we're looking at this starting to kick up in the evening hours. Overnight, the best chance to see the snow likely and below freezing temperatures and some accumulation. In fact, south of Highway 70, east of Highway 17, that's your better chance. And then on Wednesday morning, about the time you're getting up, looks like you'll still see a mix in some areas possibly, although it's going to be cold enough. I think we're really looking at mainly just snow, but it's coming to an end as you get up and start to work on Wednesday morning, but remaining cold across eastern Carolina. Now, the timing on that, as we mentioned, the main concern runs all the way through the end of the week for the cold and the wind chills. You could see wind chills in the single digits a couple of nights, so dangerous cold out as we go through this week. The snow, some accumulation starting in the evening hours on Tuesday night, ending up about daybreak on Wednesday, may linger a little bit closer to the coast, another hour or two, but due to the very cold temperatures, expect some black ice. That could be a problem, especially after the accumulation of snow does come and then tries to melt, but then it will freeze back quickly because of the temperatures, and you can see the snow-covered roads. That's going to create travel concerns and hazards in eastern Carolina. Because of that, we have a winter storm watch for all the counties, so pick out your county here. This runs from 5 o'clock Tuesday until 7 o'clock on Wednesday morning. So tomorrow night into Wednesday morning, we have a winter storm watch. And again, this is also the area where you could see the higher totals of snow. Otherwise, inland, you can see we're looking at a few counties here. That would be Duplin, Lenore, Greene, Pitt, and Martin County that has a winter weather advisory, runs from 5 o'clock tomorrow night until 7 o'clock on Wednesday. Now, here's what we expect. We'll go through the daytime tomorrow with the clouds increasing. It's around dinner time that we start to see the snow move in. The snow will actually back up across the area. Notice it fills in at the inland areas later. This is about 9 o'clock up until midnight. Now, after midnight, you see the trailing edge starting to pull through. So that means less snow time for the areas inland. That's why you'll have the lesser amounts for inland areas. And again, for those of you that were looking for a big snow at those inland areas, probably not going to happen there, but notice it does hang on a little longer on the Sound counties and down into the Crystal Coast and the Onslow beaches. But by about 8 or 9 o'clock Wednesday morning, it should start to move out. We'll try to clear the skies out, but it's going to be cold with that northerly flow. Now let's get to your big question. Everybody wants to know what's going on with those totals. So let's talk about the totals starting for Tuesday night and Wednesday morning. And here are the areas we just talked about, and you can see higher totals. Belhaven 1.7, nearly 4 inches at Oriental and Havelock, and also we're looking at even higher amounts down along the Crystal Coast and the Onslow beaches. But if you take a look at inland areas, maybe an inch or less. And again, that's because of what I showed you a couple of minutes ago, that this is going to start later to the north and then quickly into the north, so it doesn't give us much snow time. Now, if you're going to be traveling, that could be a problem. So if it's unnecessary, avoid any unnecessary travel. Watch for ice and black ice that could come from any melting snow, because you are going to have accumulating snow, and that snow, if it tries to melt, is just going to freeze right back. So do be on the alert for that. Be sure to slow down and give yourself a little extra time. Don't push the person in front of you, because if you try to stop, the braking action is not going to be what you expect. Now, take a look. Here's a cold weather advisory. That's also part of our weather alert day through midweek. And you see all of our counties starting at 10 o'clock tonight until 10 o'clock on Tuesday morning. And again, with these areas, you could see dangerously cold conditions. In fact, we may not on Wednesday get above freezing for the daytime high. And look at those cold lows, especially on Wednesday night into Thursday, could be down into the mid-teens. And again, the windshield vector, that's what it feels like to you, is going to be down in the single digits. That can create some health concerns, so do be on the alert. If you have to be out, please dress warmly. That's very, very important. Otherwise, preventing the pipes from freezing, and again, those frozen pipes not out of the question when you have these prolonged times of cold temperatures like we're going to see. But be sure to remove and drain all outdoor hoses. Do not leave it hooked up to the spigot on the house. That will certainly create problems. Keep the garage door closed. And if you open up the kitchen cabinet doors, that will help get warm air in around the pipes for you. And of course, let the water drip from those faucets in your home. Now, take a look. Here we go through the rest of tonight, and this is what we're going to look at is the clear skies allowing for a cold night tonight. That is why we have the potential for those cold temperatures tonight, creating our cold weather alert. And because of the cold weather alert and the wintry precipitation, you can see weather alert days runs Tuesday, Wednesday, into Thursday. And then Thursday night into Friday, when we drop down into the 20s, we could see once again some frozen precipitation. That means basically freezing rain, but we could see a little bit of a mix before we head into Friday morning, finally starting to warm up a little bit over the weekend. So we are tracking a winter system headed our way. Hope you have a chance to get some great outdoor time. If you see higher totals of snow and that you get out and have fun in the snow, if you get a chance to send pictures, you can do so by going to our website, WCTI12.com, and then click on Chime In, and you can upload them. We'll use them on the air. They'll be on social media, and it'll just show that you're having fun and kind of a rare event, getting to see snow in eastern Carolina. Again, the better totals will be south of Highway 70, east of Highway 17. We'll be tracking it, and you can download our weather app. It's real simple to do. It's a Storm Track 12 weather app. You download it, you take it with you. You have the opportunity to see current conditions, watches and warnings and updates, plus live radar. It's all in the palm of your hand. Thanks for dropping in. We'll have updates coming up on our newscast tonight on Fox at 10 and 11 o'clock on ABC. And tomorrow morning, beginning at 4:30, we'll update you on the latest as those model definitions come in about what we can expect from the system.